friends, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed. If I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Sorry I've been missing. I fell out of bed. Jed's threatening to get one of them bar things, you know, that you have on toddler beds when they move from the crib to the bed so they don't fall. I don't know if it was like the new sheet slippy or what the fuck it was, but and then I felt like I'd gone about 25 rounds with Mike Tyson. I'm still really sore. I don't think anything got bruised or bashed or whatever. Do you know what I mean? It was more of a shock than anything. You know, when you get shocked awake and it was like, shit, I'm on the floor. Why am I on the floor? And then the blanket and the everything had fallen over with me and it weighed a ton and I couldn't pick it up and it was like, fuck's sake. I was like a turtle flailing on the floor, like, somebody help me. Anywho, that's where I've been, and I've been hiding. Tried licking my wounds ever since. I'm going to go do the last comment first on this, and I hope you don't mind, but you'll understand why. I just saw it come in, and I want to answer it while it's fresh in my head. So it's from Mary. It says, I'm a friend of Lisa. No, I'm a friend. Lisa has worked hard over the years to be able to enjoy the lifestyle she has now. It wasn't always the case. You are a very rude person and your F-bombs are not necessary. If all you have to do is pick apart people who are more successful than you are, I find that sad. She has had her channel for over 15 years and has built her business. Yeah, there is a business behind her. Grow up or shut up, you choose. Where do I start, Mary? One, there is a warning at the start of the video about the language, so if it bothers you and you read that and still continue to watch, that's your problem, I'm afraid. And it has been said that people who swear have got a higher IQ, so. But what I do want to say is, if you're a friend, a proper friend, why is it okay for you to sit by and watch her kill herself with this stupid diet? To weigh herself in the nude every day, too scared to smell a croissant in case she puts on a pound. She has got an eating disorder and you're watching her die. Is that what friends do? If that's what friends do, I'm fucking glad you're not my friend. And you sit by and you let her look down her nose at people that have to shop at Goodwill and how bad it is, and she couldn't go in there and she doesn't understand it. Who doesn't offer an ounce of help for people that have died in her state? Doesn't even fucking mention it. But she mentioned the fire because that's in LA. That's where all the people with the money are. I could go on, Mary. I have a list of things. If you were a proper friend, you'd pull her aside and you'd have a word with her and you'd say to her, go and have something proper to eat. You're killing yourself. Am I the only person worried that she might die? You're a friend and you're watching her die and you don't care. What does that say about you? All she does is pull people apart. What about the lady in the lift? What about taking pictures of people, strangers on the street, and copying what they're wearing and showing them on a YouTube channel? That's against the law. Think about it before you come on here spouting. Oh, hang on, let me just put a thing there. Grow up or shut up, you choose. How about you grow up or shut up? You stand by and watch your friend die. Off you go, Mary. Have it. Have fun. Don't come running to me when everything goes tits up. Oh, yeah, you were right. Yeah, I know. That's why I never say anything unless I know I'm right. Duh. There you see fibro fog at its finest. Who is Janice? I give up on myself some days. Honestly, it was about 10 minutes afterwards I was sat here and I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? My head is getting worse by the day. Bonnie says, lol, don't give up. They're all the same. True. Thank you, MM. Matt, lol. They all blend together, especially Lardass and Lisa. Bonnie, truer words have never been spoken. I felt such a dork after that, though. It was like, the fuck? Who's Janice? Claire, just watching her new video, Charlotte, North Carolina luxury haul, which you have to do. There are already some doozies and only 15 minutes in. But she's just told us that she weighs 114 pounds. Did a quick check and she has a BMI of 18.2. 18.4 is considered underweight. I know BMI is pretty flawed, but I think when there is no muscle involved, it's pretty accurate. See, Mary? Do you see, Mary? Sorry, me again. Just unpaused after making my first comment. Now she's talking about bloody fur coats. I think this could lose her some followers. Oh, do you know, if she'll just buy them back, Claire. Doesn't matter. She lost a lot of followers over a lot of things, but she just, John just went out and bought them all again. Helen, all safe here, Jules. Good. We had 125-mile-an-hour winds on Friday. Bloody hell. Was a tad scary at times. No damage, but we have another storm coming. We'll stay hunkered down, Helen. Batten the hatches. Cover the windows. Put the fire on and have some hot chocolate and don't go anywhere. Most of clothing is from charity shops, thrift stores, and I'm proud of the bargains I've gotten over the years. Exactly. I wish we had decent fucking charity shops, though. Ours are shite here. I went first thing when we moved here to get school uniform for Tech Help. Nothing. And then there was this beautiful woman across the road and she advertised in the paper and I just happened to see it and it was like, oh, and I phoned her up and I was like, where are you? And she was like, I'm so-and-so. And I went, so am I. What number are you? So I went across, she made me tea. She gave Tech Help ice pops and she was selling a whole lot of school uniforms for her daughter, for her kids. And because her daughter couldn't be bothered to do it. And by the time I'd left, she'd practically given me the clothes because she'd heard all our story and how we'd come here with nothing and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, here. And like, Travis, do you want another ice pop? I tell you, he'd have moved in if she'd let him. But yeah, our charity shops here are pants. Pandas in the desert. Hi, Jules. I'm just getting to this. I hope Madam had a wonderful birthday. Thank you. And as always, love your videos. Oh, where's the thing? I copied it to show you all. Hang on a second. I'll go and find something and I will be back. Yeah, we talk a lot on Messenger because she's downstairs and I'm up here and she sent this message and she just put, getting birthday messages from complete strangers is something else. I can tell you that. She was blown away. She thought it was amazing. So thanks, everybody. Right, where am I going? There we are. And always love your videos. Thank you. I swear this woman is getting worse. Can she do anything herself besides shopping and going to McDonald's? It has to be miserable living with her. Me. Doesn't it, though? Bella, Lisa says that a knife and a fork are important to her. I think a knife and a fork are important to most people, Lisa. If you eat, you need those tools. Add in an eye roll here. These are the best. I didn't like them. I thought they were ugly looking. Bonnie, that's so sad about the little guy that didn't get his Valentine. The school I went to would send home a list of the children's names and a note to the parents about how each child should get one. If I remember right, the teachers always had an extra box of cards just for that purpose, or if a family didn't have money to buy them. That's cool. Am I being an old fuddy-duddy? I don't think you should have Valentines in school. It's just like, unless they do that, which defeats the object, then it's just highlighting the people that aren't popular. Anywho. Deb, same here, Bonnie. The teachers would never let that happen in the schools my kids or myself attended. You would think the parents of the students would provide the necessary amount. Yeah, not everyone can afford it though, Deb. Beguile me. I know that at my son's school they made it a rule that you gave every student a Valentine. Same went with birthday party invites. We had a couple of parties with many children. Oh yeah, I remember when Tech Help had his 4th and we had them all here. It was absolute bedlam, but it was so much fun. Deb, unfortunately there are people that just don't care. Yeah, that's true. And that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be, Bonnie. Everybody chips in. Bijou. Who does she think she is, pretending she does not know how to place the tissues in a box? She's so sickening. And she does that. Sorry, my nose is tickling me. Tick the hell out of me today. And she actually puts it on the internet for all to see. The Movie Man. I love your comments videos. Thank you very much. Thank you for your comment. Beguile me. Happy belated birthday, madam. Mine was Thursday. Oh, happy belated birthday to you too, honey. Tell madam she has a fellow Aquarius here. I've clipped this and sent it to her. Thank you. Bonnie, does Laurie Beth even know the definition of martyr? The shit just spews out of her mouth. I'm assuming it's Laurie you're on about and not Lisa. I always get confused with all the L's. Lou, had to come back to this video to say, I'm no fashionista, but seeing that jacket makes me want to sing C is for cookie. Does you remember the other big blue Cookie Monster coat she had back in the day when she was in her original house? That was a thing and a half. I think she's still got it. Susan, Jules, I just knew what your reaction would be in a couple of Lisa's videos when she stated she was getting back to minimalist aesthetic in clothes. Just shows she doesn't know what she's talking about. It's maximalist aesthetic in excess, isn't it though? Minimalist, whatever. Shirley, such a shame. Very good at what she does and knowledgeable. The fur trade is horrendous. Old fur or new. It's someone else's coat. Couldn't wear something that endured such cruelty. So sad. I remember back in the day, I don't know if he's on there anymore because I rarely watch QVC now, but there used to be a bloke who did coats. And he sold faux fur coats on QVC, but he was also a furrier, and so many people were screaming and shouting about it on the shopping telly forum about what he really did behind the scenes, and he's gone now. He was really weird. He had this voice, and he used to be talking, then he'd go really deep, and then he'd say something else as well. I remember Tech out when he was little. He said, who's that scary man on the telly? Shirley, seems a bright, rather nice person. We were shocked at the real fur thing. You're saying you think Lisa's bright and nice. Oh, stick around, Shirley. Wonder, Lisa is going to hurt someone with her carnivore advice. Exactly. First, that Dr. Berg is not even a real doctor. He's a chiropractor. Second, and a fucking thingy, Scientologist. Second, what was that? Second, any real doctor that supports the carnivore diet would not have anything to do with her suggestions. Her weight is way too low. She's not eating enough. I've been carnivore for 4 years, recommended by my doctor. It's mainly high protein, no carbs. I have lupus and rheumatoid arthritis. The change has been amazing, but I still eat fruit, drink lots of water. You have to take electrolytes and minerals plus extra calcium. You don't get this from just me. I also make my own bread from chicken flour. What's chicken flour? I feel like Jed now. How do you milk a duck? Are you off?
Yeah, you want anything from shop?
No thanks.
No.
See you later.
What are you recording?
I'm doing my comments video.
I see.
See you later. Have a good one. The chat. Where am I? Chicken flour. What is? I'm going to have to Google that now. She's going to get very sick, and I hope no one listens to her advice because she doesn't know what she's talking about. That's the truth. If she said, I'm doing my version of carnivore, I suggest you go and read up about it if you're interested, I wouldn't have a problem with her. But she's got people writing now, oh, how do you order this? And what do you do when you go there? And, oh, I couldn't possibly just do that. And what do you eat? No, don't be listening to Lisa. Go and listen to someone who knows what they're talking about. Deb, coming from someone on a carnivore diet and so knowledgeable in such a common sense way means everything. Thank you. But that's the thing. You look into it and you do it properly. But with Lisa, it's all or nothing. She'd be cutting out her fucking McDonald's in the day if she could. And just living on the bit of steak of an evening. Sorry, Wanda. Deb, you're very welcome. People like her make people that don't know anything about it make us look like crazy people. I could go on and on, but I think you got the point. I have no problem with anybody following any diet that makes them feel better. What I do have a problem with is people talking bollocks on the internet and making other people think it's the right way to go. No. It's like I'm in an argument on Reddit at the moment because Robert Welsh did a video before he knew all the facts. Now he's backtracking about what he said, and I said maybe he should keep his mouth shut until he knows the facts, or have his own opinion but say nothing about it. When you've got millions of followers, stump. Because basically he's saying, I don't like this and you shouldn't either. And so all the little kids following him are like, okay, Robert, we'll do that. No. Bonnie, I don't know if Lisa is I don't know if Lisa is losing subs, but the views are way down. Most people have more important things to worry about, like fires, hurricanes, freezing temperatures, and where their next meal will be coming from. Exactly, while she's out buying umpteen designer handbags in a go. And then people, oh, but you're jealous. No, we're not jealous. Panda, profiting from links and sponsorship, then making a luxury haul video is not a good vibe. Perhaps the minions realise they're being played. Discretion is not a strong point for her. Well said. Bonnie, isn't that pathetic? Yup. Yes, it is cringe. Bonnie, okay, I couldn't stand it anymore. I went to Amazon and looked up that tissue holder. It shows the bottom of it, and from what I can gather, all you need to do is open the top of the Kleenex box and slip the entire thing into the holder. Unless she's getting extra large tissues, it shouldn't tax her too much, bless her heart. See, that's what I thought. That's what the covers usually do. You just sit them over the box. I didn't realise why she was having a problem. So she's obviously buying super big tissues that the box doesn't... Oh, who knows? And I could say something silly about her nose, but I won't. Catnian5463. If Lisa doesn't start this is from Bonnie, sorry. If Lisa doesn't start eating a little healthier, she's not going to have to worry anymore about her hubby going first. It's very sad that she feels thin is so important. I know. If she has a fall and breaks a hip, then where is she? Donna, my new favourite channel. Thank you, Donna. Joyce, I love Dr. Pepper, but it's hard to find in Australia. Is it? I don't drink it that often. It's just that Tech Help came home with this cherry one the other day, and it was like, oh, I'll give that a go. Tell you what I used to really like. I think I've said it before, but when McDonald's came here first, they used to sell root beer, and they don't anymore, and I used to really like that. I'm sure you can get it on like Amazon or places like that will ship it over, but then you'd be paying through the nose in postage and thing, wouldn't you? A very happy belated birthday to Madam. Thank you very much, Joyce. I shall tell her that. Judy, I hope you are shielded from the enormously ugly storm. It's I-O-N, E-O-N? Hope I spelled it correctly. I don't know if I pronounced it correctly, so don't worry about the spelling, Judy. I forgot to check. Oh, happy birthday to you. So many Aquarius birthdays in my family now. Now I know where you got that sharp attitude and quick wit. No, it's Madam's birthday that's just passed, and she has got a very sharp attitude and quick wit. Jed just sits there and he goes, I wish I was as funny as you three, because we're all really sarcastic, and he's not. Joyce, I actually think that Lisa is capable of doing everything herself, but she figures why should she when she can sit on her bony ass and command others to do it. That's the thing I often spend time thinking, is she deliberately playing stupid or is she really stupid? And I still don't know. But there are days when she says stuff and you go, no, really, you're just stupid, aren't you? If they had any sense, they'd tell her to do it herself, but I guess it's easier for them to do it rather than listen to her complain, whine and whinge and stamp her foot. Exactly. Tandy, hilarious comment. Lisa is one old duck, isn't she? Whack. E-Rock liked and shared. Thank you, honey. I really like the noise. E-Rock does ASMR-ish type videos, and they cut up, you know, the fruit you get for kids and a little knife, and you cut it up, and it's got like Velcro between the. But the noise it makes when they cut, it's really weird. I really like the noise it makes. Gen X to the seventh power. Of course, she had found something new, fur. And honestly, I don't have a problem with people that live in Arctic climates wearing fur. Exactly. Living in Alaska, going to Antarctica, sure, wear fur. But Lisa lives in a southern US beach town with a yearly mid-warm climate, and there is no survival need for fur. What Lisa wants, Lisa buys. It's always been the way from day one. And you'll hear, oh, I could have had a fit, which means that when she doesn't get her own way, she does. Matt, also for the haters, we are not jealous of any of those morons. Give it up and come here with something new. Exactly, Matt. If I hear jealous once more, my head'll explode. Highly caffeinated. Honey, can you put the tissues in the box cover because I need to learn how? Does she think this is normal? Yeah. She thinks there are women out there like her with strong feminine energy that get their husbands to do everything for them. Wiggy now, if they ever hit a financial glitch, and it happens all the time to all demographics, she'll be completely lost. I have no issue. I nearly read that as tissue. I have no issue with her spending the money she's earned, but there is something very cringeworthy about her conspicuous consumption in the face of so many people all over the country being absolutely devastated. Perhaps a little tact and discretion is in order, Lisa. Maybe take a break from shopping and take some time to further your education. You're not too bright. I don't think she's ever heard of the word tact. Maybe that should be your word of the year, Lisa. Tact. Wish Madam a belated happy birthday from me. I will do. Thank you for all the emojis. E-Rock, happy birthday to them. Thank you. I'll have to show her these ones. Julia, kudos to her for having 90-year-old hands with a face with disappearing pores. This is an honest question. How does she get all the spots on her face to disappear? I'm not digging or anything. I honestly want to know. She looks one direction and she's wrinkles and sagging skin and marks on her face, then tilts her head and it disappears to a glass smooth look. I'm very computer illiterate, so this is some sort of camera trickery. Yeah, it is. Filters. You need to go back to see what she really looks like. Go back to her earlier videos and those where she was doing Get Ready With Me and she had nothing on to start with. Even then she had a filter, but it's different. Just posted that twice. Thank you, YouTube. Julia, you look absolutely amazing. I thought you were 40. So way to go, Jules. Thank you. I've got a spare pair of glasses if you want them, Julia. Thank you. Cookie. The reason she says she won't accept any gifts because she didn't like what people would send her. Her face said it all when she would open some of the things in the past. Do you remember? It sticks in my mind. She got a parcel once and there was it was Chanel or Dior or something like that box that they'd used to put something else in. She got all fucking up, all tizzy and, oh, you can't beat a thingy-me-bob. And then when she opened it, it wasn't that. It was so funny. I wish I could remember what it was and where. I'd do a clip of it. Hannah, Jules, you can put her on 1.25. That's a bit faster, but we can still follow it. I would do, Hannah, but there are people with hearing problems and whatever they're using doesn't keep up with her, and I can't. Basically, no, I can't. So I'll suffer through. Sylvia, Lisa is so empty and an utter bore. Yep. Wigging out. By help women, does that mean taking pictures of them and then criticising them on your channel because they look like they've just given up? That kind of help. She's so full of shit. Thank you, Wigging Out, for noticing. I think Mary missed that. Right, anyone on the naughty step? No. Cool. So, if you got to the end with me, congratulations, and I will see you in the next one.